Very good morning, dear students. Welcome to computer class. Since we are starting with the midterm examination, so we have to prepare ourselves for the exam. So in this class, I'll be discussing important topics in the chapter and which are the top chapters you are having for the midterm exam, and I will be also discussing the question paper pattern. So I want everyone to listen for the class carefully, and let's start the class. For this midterm examination, you will be having chapter 1, that is working of computer system, and chapter 2, that is Windows 7, introduction to Windows 7, and chapter 4, remember this, chapter 4, that is introduction to internet. So in the first chapter we are having that what are the working of the computer system. So how does computer system work? With the IPO cycle. Computer works through IPO cycle, that is input, process, output. And we have hardware is known as physical parts that we can touch and feel are known as physical parts of the computer, that is hardware. And under hardware we have different types of hardware: input devices, output devices. Input devices are nothing but the device which we give instructions or enter the data to the computer is known as input devices. Some of the example for input device is keyboard, mouse or microphone, scanner. All these things are the example for the input device. And the computer, the work done by the computer is known as processing. So after I give input to the computer should process the data. It should do its work, that is known as processing. The work done by the computer is known as processing. Processing is always done by CPU. CPU stands for Central Processing Unit. Okay, what is input? Input is nothing but the instructions that we give to the computer is known as input. The devices that we give information to the computer is known as input devices. Okay. What is output? Output is nothing but the result obtained by the computer is known as output. What is output devices? Output devices are nothing but the devices through where we get the output are known as output devices. Okay. Next one, we saw what is hardware. What are software? Software is nothing but the set of programs that enables hardware to do different works of the computer to perform a particular task that we have given to the computer is known as software. Software is nothing but set of computer program is known as software. Here an operating system, under software we are having application software, system software and utility software also. Under system software we have operating system. Example for operating system is Windows 7. All these Windows version are the examples for the operating system. And Linux, Mac OS, all these are the different operating system. Operating system is nothing but it acts as an interface between the user and the computer. So it acts as a bridge. It connects the user. It identifies through which we are getting the input. It identifies through which we have to give the output. All these things will be taken care by the software. So operating system is very important for our computer. Next we have graphical user interface. Graphical user interface is an abbreviation of OS, right? It uses pictures to help the user to work on the computer easily. The small pictures on the desktop is known as icons. To select the icons, what we have to do? Just take the mouse pointer to that particular icon and just click on it. So you can select the icon. If you want to open the particular software, what you will do? Just take the mouse pointer on the particular icon or the software that you want to open. Just double click on that particular icon. Then a wallpaper is nothing but the background image that's set to the display of the monitor is known as wallpaper. And we have 3 power modes, which are those: shutdown mode, sleep and hibernate. These are the 3 power modes that we are having in the chapter 2. Okay, shutdown mode is nothing but it totally switch off the computer, like how we switch off our mobile, like that full it doesn't work when you shut down the computer. In sleep mode, if you want to take a short break or anything like that, so you can put it in a sleep mode, and when you come and open the software again, when you come and open the computer again, whatever the application you have opened, it will be in that page only. Hibernate is nothing but you are staying in the long distance with your computer, but you want your work to be safe. For that purpose, you will be putting in hibernate mode. Next one, we are having 4 main taskbar buttons. Under taskbar, it is in down of the desktop. There we have start button to the extreme left. Next one, we are having taskbar buttons. In the taskbar buttons, you can see pinned software, that is where I want to access the software quickly, so I have pinned that particular software in the taskbar. Also open softwares, also open applications also you can see in the taskbar. Then in the notification area, you can connect to the internet, you can control the sound of the computer, and you can see the hardware devices that are connected to your computer system. Then we have show desktop button. Show desktop button is nothing but arrow key. So it is to the extreme left to your computer, extreme left to the desktop down. When you click on the arrow key, what happens? It just minimizes all the application that you have opened. If you want to open it again, you can click on that again, it will be open. So right clicking on the mouse brings the shortcut menu with some very useful options, like creating a new folder or auto arrange the icons. All these things, or personalization, all these things all will be provided by the right click from the mouse. Okay, so in this chapter you have to know what are the components that Windows 7 have. Okay, we have desktop icon, we have start button, you can see in this image, and program buttons, and taskbar, notification area, and the desktop. Okay, look at the picture that is there in your textbook also. Okay, before going to the question paper pattern, I'll discuss about the chapter 4. In the chapter 4, you are having the internet. Internet, it's shortly called as net. So no one owns the internet. All over the world we can use the internet. So you should know the advantages and disadvantages of the internet. Advantages are online shopping, latest news, and transferring money. Disadvantages are computer virus, health issues, hacking, cybercrime. All these things are the disadvantages of the internet. You should know what you have to do while using the internet and what you are not supposed to do also, and read all the expansion form of the ISP providers. It might be ISP, it might be the companies that they are providing the internet. All those things you should know all these things. Now let us discuss the question paper pattern. Question paper pattern for midterm examination. In the first main you will be having choose the correct answer. So there will be a question. Keyboard contains small buttons called dash. Okay, there will be 4 options also. In that 4 options you have to select a correct answer from that 4 answers. Okay, we have options called buttons, beats, keys, and petal. Which is the correct option? You have to select that option and you have to write the answer. Answer is C, keys. In the second main you will be having write T for true or F for false statement. Okay, there will be a statement. You have to read the statement. You have to justify whether that statement is true or false. For example, I have a statement like this. We can type on computer. Can we type on computer? Yes, we can type on the computer with the help of keyboard. So it is true. Next, in the third main you will be having match the following. It might be pictures, it might be words. You have to match to the correct thing. In the first you will be having like this. You have an icon there. Which icon is that? Yes, it is file. Second one, you are having some parts of the computer. You can identify it is laptop or scanner. Yes, it is a scanner. So like this you have to match. In the fourth main, you will be having classify the following words. There will be a word given in the bracket or in the box. Also there will be a table how you have to classify. Here system icon and parts of computer we are having. Okay, in the top you will be having our options like school, monitor, recycle bin. Which is the system icon, you have to select that particular word and put in, you have to classify that word. Which is part of computer, have to classify that. Here school is not a part of computer and also recycle bin is not also a part of computer. So recycle bin is system icon and monitor is the part of computer. You have to classify like this. I may give different things, not only like system icon and parts of the computer, it might be input devices or the output devices or the icons that is present in the computer or software and hardware. I may give anything, be prepared for all the questions. In the fifth main you will be having expand the following. There will be a word given with the spellings. Here I have given as ALU. You have to write the expansion of that following. ALU stands for Arithmetic Logic Unit. Okay, like that there can be many words you have to be prepared for from all the 3 chapters. In the fifth main you will be having label the parts of computer system given below. Here we have a picture. Have marked it with 1, 2, 3, 4. You can see that here. 4, 5, 6. You have to observe the picture and write. For 1, what is the answer for 1? Yes, it is a monitor. And second one is CPU box. Third one we have speakers. Fourth one we have printer. And fifth one we are having as keyboard. And sixth one as mouse. Like this you have to identify the parts of the computer and label it. Okay, there will be a picture provided for you. It might be a parts of computer. It might be icons that I can give. It might be a Windows 7 picture also we can give, and you should know to label all those things. Or it might be from the internet also, website, homepage, all these things are there, no? That also I can give. You should know to label all those parts. In the sixth main you will be having answer the following. There will be a question provided and you have to answer for that particular question. If it has mentioned in one word, you have to write it in one word. If it is mentioned as a definition, if they have given anything, you have to write the whole definition. Okay, here I have a question called what is soft copy? What is soft copy? Soft copy is nothing but the information displayed on the monitor screen temporarily is known as soft copy. This is the answer for soft copy. Like this, there will be a many questions. You have to attend all those questions. Okay, this is the question paper pattern for midterm exam. So prepare well for the examination, and when you are learning, learn with the spellings. If the spelling is wrong, whole sentence goes wrong. So learn with the spelling. All the best for the midterm examination. Have a nice day. Take care of yourself.